I surrender. 40 rupees, yep. Thank you very much. Bombchus! Whoa! Okay, okay, okay. How many did he give me? Just 5, I assume. Oh, he gave me 10. Okay, he gave me 10. Well, does that mean I can play Bombchu Bowling now? Because you can get a bunch of stuff there. I think you have to have the bomb bag to actually play that. I don't think Bombchus count. But the good news is... Oh, man. Oh, there's... Oh, okay. Oh, man. Oh, guys. Okay, this got a little more interesting now, didn't it? So we could just shoot over to... I could use Bombchus to take out the Wolfos and get whatever the song is. I'm afraid of wasting them, though. Because you only get 10 of them. I don't know, man. See, a lot of the grottos, though, have treasure chests in them. And so eventually it's going to come down to looking in one of those. I don't know which one to check, though. I'm not really sure how the Bombchus work. I think once they hit something that's explodable, they just explode, you know? So you don't have to time it or anything like that, you know, you just set them up and let them go. It would definitely be worth checking some of these out to see. Because most of them have treasure chests in them, and each one of those treasure chests could be... Okay, what do you want? More Deku Nuts. No, not enough rupees. Okay, so that one wasn't worth it. I'm not sure why I did that. Well, I did it because I thought there were treasure chests in there, but apparently I don't have all these memorized. I imagine most people don't, because you don't usually come down here at Deku Seeds. I mean, even if I had the money, I don't know if he would give them to me because I don't have the slingshot. So, I would probably buy it from him, and then he'd give me 5 rupees or something. Oh shit, which direction? Oh. Yeah, that's the right way. Man, I almost don't want to do this, but if I can get this guy... Oh, you jumped over it, you dick. That's not rupees, though. Okay, ready? Let's not... Here, hang on. Get over here. No, wait, we need to do it, like, right as he starts attacking. So he stays there. Did that not work? Hang on. Thank you. Okay. We're gonna get Saria's song, whatever it is. I'm pretty sure that's not what the randomizer intended me to do with this. In fact, I don't think it intends you to do anything when it gives you Bombchus. Because, like, you could just use them up by accident and run out and then softlock yourself, and it's not supposed to be possible to do that. Even though it actually is, it's still possible to do it if you're stupid. Like me. Like, for example, I got the... You know, I went into the first dungeon, obviously, the Great Deku Tree, without a slingshot. I got into the room where you normally get the slingshot, and then I couldn't get back out, because I didn't have the slingshot to release the ladder, and I'd already wrecked the platform on the way there. We got the Sun Song, okay. I'm glad I did this. Da-da-da-da-da-da, yeah. You got it. Oh, baby. That's good. That's good, I am glad. I'm glad I have that. That will save us a little bit of time here when we're trying to make it from day to night. When day turns into night. I can still hear that stupid commercial in my head. Day turns into night. It was advertising a video game and you would never guess which one. It was Castlevania 2. Yeah. Because back then it was a big deal when day turned into night in a video game. Obviously nowadays that's kind of standard procedure. I don't have a bottle or else I get one of those. Once I do get a bottle though, we're definitely going to go get some bugs. Grab us some Skulltulas and see what we can grab here. So, I'm debating, like, what I want to do with these Bombchus. I'd kind of like to go into Zora's domain, because there's a lot of stuff there that we can get. There's a grotto, and Well, there's a number of things we can get there. There's 2 heart pieces you can get there. There's a grotto with a treasure chest in it. And we could play the Song of Storms for the frogs and get something from them as well. That might be why it gave me Song of Storms. Maybe it wants me to go there. So that's what I'm going to do. That's our next plan of action here. I'll tell you one thing though, man. When you start playing this, it's hard to stop. When I streamed it last week, I'd like normally I stream from like 7 p.m. to midnight. And I do an intermission around 8:30. And then another one at like 10 or maybe 9 o'clock and 10:30 or something. Going the wrong way here. Well, that night I started the randomizer and it started at 7. And like it was like 9:45 before the thought even crossed my mind to do an intermission. Crazy, man. I suppose the thought crosses my mind to maybe like put a few seconds of my intermission screen up here, just so you can see what it was at this point in time and all that. Maybe a year down the road, get a little nostalgia. Because my intermission screen's pretty good right now. I change it like once a month or so. I still have no sword. Alright, this is so great because, man, when me and Mark played this, we didn't have bombs. We couldn't get in here. We couldn't do crap. We couldn't do crap! Alright, anyway. Nope, chicken, you're mine. You were mine for the taking. So that guy. Looks like we may have to do this at night. That's okay, we have the sun song. We're so desperate to make it daytime, why don't we just do that then? I can't very well play the song with a chicken in my hands now, can I? Alright, so getting to this first one's a little bit tricky. You want to throw the chicken just before you grab the ledge. Otherwise you can't jump to the ledge at all. So we're going to throw, grab, and that's actually easier than it looks. I'll take your nuts, huh? Alright. Let's see what the frog's got. I love just running up and getting the next thing right away, you know. Some frogs are looking at you from underwater. Wow, that melody's awesome! How awesome is it? Enough to give me a bloopy. That song is better than that, you guys. I expected better from you. So that Song of Storms must not have meant as much as I thought it did. Jeez. The good news is, at the end of the day, we can still go to Adult Link, you know, and look around there in the Adult Link world. There's not that much really that you can do there, as far as I remember, that you can't do. Well, that's the thing. Maybe there is. That's why I say though, there's like, I haven't studied up on this, and there really aren't that many resources right around for beginners, you know, to kind of just say, I just lost my chicken, so I have to kind of start over here. You have to use this chicken numerous times on the way down the river, and you're prone to lose it each time, too. The good news is, we can get some more roops here. Some more roops. That's a red roop right there, boy, I tell you. What a rip-roaring good time. The only problem with this now is I'm going to have to expend another Bombchu to get back in here, because these rocks will respawn. I need the chicken to respawn, but I mean, they will respawn, right? Maybe they won't. Oh, they don't. Okay, good. Oh, thank God. Alright. Oh, this is so annoying. Yeah, but at least it's daytime now. I was just complaining earlier about nighttime. No more, good sir. No more. No more! No more! It's so stupid. Why do I remember that song? I hate when I remember tiny little things like that. And you want to know where that song is from? You're not going to believe this, but Deep Blue Something, the guys that sing Breakfast at Tiffany's, it's from their first album before Breakfast at Tiffany's. And I also remember that the first song on that was called One for Reality. I don't know why I remember that crap. Like, don't I have more better things to do with my memory besides remember Deep Blue something songs? I have no idea. Get it? There we go. Okay, we're fine. So now the second thing we need to do is jump over here with the chicken. And consequently we're going to lose it again, but that's what happens. There's nowhere to put him. Actually, I think he might fly up here and then we can just take him from here. That'd be pretty rad if he would do that. Can you do that for me, chicken? How many bombs do we need for this now? Oh, there's just another chicken up here. There's one grotto over here. But I believe one of these is actually a fairy fountain, so it kind of doesn't matter. No, this one's a grotto. And this is what I mean. There's like 100 grottos like this in the game. Actually, probably more like 25. But Hylian shield. Well, I'm certainly not hard up for shield now, am I? My shield collection's done. Let's go beat Ganon. Oh my god, I almost jumped off the edge there. Okay, so we'll need a Bombchu for this, but big deal. Ready? I'm always so scared, like, to let one of these go. I'm afraid it's gonna, like, go over the rock or something. Yeah, this is a fairy fountain. Okay, well, I'm already at full life, and I have no bottles to grab a fairy, so... I kind of wish I'd remembered that, though. I did say I thought one of them was a fairy fountain. I just wasn't sure, though. I always want to make double sure about things like that. So one last thing we can get here. And unfortunately, that's going to be as far as we go. Since we don't have Zelda's Lullaby, we can't get into Zora's domain yet. There is another way to get into Zora's domain, but that depends on whether we get the silver scale. So you can take the shortcut from Lake Hylia and get in there that way. So it's not over, you know, if we don't get Zelda's Lullaby right away. But hey. But that's what I mean when I say, like, I didn't realize how involved this really was. And that's a recovery heart, which is basically bunk. And I'm not going to use a Bombchu to get a Skulltula, so... I guess we're just going to jump in the river and grab some rupees here. Chicken. I don't actually have anything yet, do I? I mean, I have Deku Nuts, but you can't kill Skulltulas with those. I don't think you kill anything with those, actually. So, Rupee Run! Already up to 47 rupees. Please don't hit me, Rock, thank you. Maybe the other rupees don't respawn. No, these are respawning. I don't know why I got that red one at the end of the path there. Because I stayed in the river, maybe? I don't know. Well, at least we got to check out Zora's domain. I'm glad we got to do that. We didn't really pick up that much useful there, aside from possibly the Hylian shield. Although I can't see, like, Hylian shield is not the kind of item that you can use to get other items. So I'm thinking we're just going to cross straight over here to Gerudo Valley, see what we can get there. So there's at least, well, you can take the chicken over to the crate and get the heart piece that's there, and also get the heart piece behind the waterfall, but I don't think we can get those both in one trip, which is unfortunate. So you have to go all the way back around, but, you know, it's kind of a pain in the ass. I suppose we could check out Lake Hylia while we're there. I don't think we can actually do anything in Lake Hylia, though. Aside from fishing. You can't do the fishing until you have the Kokiri sword, though. So, that Ixnay on that. Can't do much about the Scarecrow song, really. I mean, I could play it, you know, so that when I go back as an adult, I can get it. But I don't think Scarecrow song is actually randomized. I believe that's Scarecrow song is always the Scarecrow song. Because otherwise, how would it know? Assuming you came to what the Scarecrow song was before you had made it up, then it wouldn't know what song to give you there. So that one has to be pretty much the same. Ooh, there's another grotto over here. The problem is I don't have any source of fire. I was just talking earlier, what if I get Dinspire? Nope. Sure. This is going to be a long trip. Once again, I don't know if I'm going to cut anything out of this. I don't think I need to so far. I'm not one to, I mean, it's not my place to judge this kind of thing, but I kind of feel like I may have carried it well enough with the commentary thus far that I don't need to cut, but it's going to get to a point where I'm just going to run out of shit to say about this. And and then we're just going to be up shit creek without a paddle, just wandering around, suffering silently as we attempt to find whatever it is we're supposed to be doing next. But I'll tell you what, man. This is definitely every bit as good as they said it was, and I was saying before, you know, I didn't see how it could be. No, it is. It's great. That's why I'm doing it here for you guys, so maybe you can see too. I suppose it would behoove me to do something about putting directions in the description as to how you can get this, but the problem is, you know, it involves using emulation and stuff, and you're not really supposed to talk about that, you know. It's not legally. Oh my god, recovery heart. I lost the chicken. I don't know if maybe you can grab the chicken again and then jump over to the waterfall, but I don't think you could get to it. Actually, no, you probably could. Well, it doesn't matter, because I lost the chicken, so either way, we have to run. We gotta go to Lake Hylia. That's a dive right there. The impact with the surface of the water would normally kill a person. Oh, man. I seen Sherman get so hungry once, he beat up a grown man! And I'm sorry. It's one of my imitations of Eddie Murphy's bloopers in The Nutty Professor. Alright, so no fishing. There's Skulltulas I could get here, but I don't really have the equipment for it yet. I can't believe I've done all this without a sword. Like, what the hell? Oh man, I should buy the seeds. That would take a lot of time to do, but that's just the kind of thing that I would do, though. You know, if I was just playing this. I don't know why I constantly feel the need to make that clarification, like, oh, this is what I would normally do if I wasn't recording. It's like, why would you do anything different than what you would normally do? The thing is, when you're recording, you always feel like you have to be making progress, you know, and that really messes with you. It messes with your head, you feel like you constantly have to be doing something. And I feel like more than ever, that's really started to hit home for some people. You know, especially in blind playthroughs. And that's of course where editing comes in. Editing is like the bridge between these two different mentalities, where you can kind of compromise between the two and say, well, if you edit, you can still make progress while maintaining the integrity of your reactions, you know, to things that happen in the game or in the randomizer or whatever it is. As long as you're reacting to something that you weren't expecting. Now, when you generate the randomized ROM, you also can generate a cheat sheet. So you can look at it if you want and see where stuff is. But it's highly advised that you don't do that. And I don't plan on it. But either way, if you get the Stone of Agony at some point, you can talk to the Gossip Stones and they'll tell you where stuff is too. So that can help. And look at this, we're already back here. Let's go ahead and get the heart piece behind the waterfall here. And then I might see about going and buying some seeds. So we got the Mirror Shield, the Hylian Shield. What the heck, dude? I don't think I need the chicken for this. I can just dive here. And there's really nothing to do down there besides milk a cow. Or plant a seed. Oh wait, I might need to get up on land here so I can get behind it. Otherwise the current's going to push me away. And there's plenty of Gossip Stones here. Plenty of clues to be had, because they do that. They actually change the text in the game to clues that will tell you. It's pretty amazing what they managed to do with this. They managed to make something that could do this. Sooner or later, we gotta get something useful here. I'm thinking it might be the hook shot, but... Wow. Honest to God, people, I am surprised as hell right now. I am, honest to God, like, really confused right now. I don't know how we've gone all this way and I still have basically no means of attack whatsoever. I mean, this is crazy. This is outright crazy as hell. Oh, I should go play the song for the Scarecrow. I didn't do that earlier. Now while I'm thinking about it, I probably should. Oh yeah, I was doing that Edward Scissorhands, that Eddie Murphy imitation earlier. So I could go grab, well I can't because I don't have the silver scale, but when you get it, you want to make sure to go grab that bottle with Gerudo's letter in it over here. So that is one thing you can do here. And you can also go see the scientist and play the game. Or just dive and let him give you whatever it is he gives you. I don't remember if you have to have the silver or the gold scale to do that. I'm pretty sure you can do it with the silver scale, but I don't know. Alright, well, you have an ocarina. Watch you play a tune. Okay, let's do something easy then. So, there. Alright. I hope I remember that. Alright, so what else can we do? Oh my god. I think it may be time to seriously consider becoming an adult. Although I would like to buy some of those plantable beans. I don't have to buy all of them. But I should get some. So I could go ahead and get 3 now and then just grind out rupees and get 2 more. That wouldn't take too long, that would be 2 trips. It's like a 65, I get 10, 20, and 30. And then grind up 70 and get 40, and or grind up 90 and get 40 and 50. Or I could just get 3 seeds and say to hell with it. Just plant the ones that I know lead to something. So I could plant the one in the graveyard. I could plant the Bolero Fire one. I might as well plant that one because that leads to a piece of heart. There might be something there. And let's see, what's the other one? No, there's no need to plant the Zora one because that doesn't lead anywhere. There's the one by the Spirit Temple, but we don't have the song that takes us there yet. We don't have... I'm going to think of what that song is called. Why am I blanking on this? It's the Bolero of Fire, there's the Minuet of Forest, the Nocturne of Shadow, Serenade of Water, and the Spirit of Spirit. That's what it's called. I'm kind of surprised I'm blanking on this right now. Prelude of Light was the other one. Well, shit. It's kind of a dumb thing to not be able to think of. I will think of it. I know you're sitting there, you're thinking of it right now, and you wish that you could send the information to me through time. Wouldn't that be great if you could? Maybe if I sing it. Da 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 da. What is that song they're called? I have like all these different words that keep coming to my mind, like prelude. But it's not prelude, that's the prelude of light. It's not spirit. It's the song of spirituality. So there's that one, there's that seed. So we'll plant that one eventually when we can get over there. But until we can, like, maybe there's no need to make 2 trips here. Just grab 3 seeds and plant the 3 we know that can get us to something. Because I know there's at least one more. I'm not thinking offhand of what it is. The one over by, Death Mountain, like by the dungeon there. You don't need to get that one. So there's one. Yeah, I'm just gonna get 3 of them and then go. I like that even though you press the cancel button, it still buys the item. So you can just skip the dialogue and keep pressing that same button. I don't know, man. I need to look up where all the grottos are in Hyrule Field. Because I said it before, there's like... Well, there's probably only like 10 of them. But it would be good to know where those are. Because if I have bombs, I have access to those. There's treasure chests in them, which could potentially have something that we need. The sooner we do that, the better. So what I say, Bolero of Fire? Would we even have time to plant that one? I'm sure we would. Here's the problem, though. Oh my gosh, I didn't think about this, but how would I get back out of there? I don't have any other warp songs. we really should save. I can't believe that's the first time I've done that. Yeah, so we can't really plant the... Well, I mean, we could plant the plant and then just die, and it would spawn us back at Kokiri Village, but I don't think the game really expects us to do that. So I'm just going to plant the one by the graveyard for now. There's like 3 of them in the Lost Woods you can plant. And none of them... Well, there's 2 in the Lost Woods and 1 in Kokiri Village, and none of them really take you anywhere, as far as I remember. This one definitely takes you to a Piece of Heart, though. So I want to do this before I grow up. Before I adult it up here. And of course I do the insects thing with the bugs, but I don't have a bottle yet, so I cannot. Otherwise I'd be all over that, because you'd be surprised how often, at least from what I've heard from people saying, you'd be surprised how often that something you need ends up being right there in the Skulltula house, you know? Anyway, let's go ahead and plant. I still have not thought of the name of that song. This is ridiculous. Why do I want to say illusion or something? It's like ILL. It's like the illusion of grace. Because grace is an illusion and there's no such thing as grace. Sorry. Well. So, the other thing about I mentioned it briefly before, but Ganon's Tower is open in this version of the randomizer. So you don't have to get all the medallions to complete the game. Which is one reason why it can be done pretty fast. For if you really know what you're doing. But the trick is, you gotta know what you're doing. So, and in order to find out, like, what is where, what medallions are where, so that you can know which ones to go for, you can talk to the, oh, what's it called? Oh, man, no, I was almost there! But guess what? I have the song, the Sun Song, so I can do that. You can talk to the pedestal where you put the 3 spiritual stones. And it'll tell you where they are. I don't know if it tells you where the medallions are, because I'm pretty sure you have to talk to somebody else or something else to find out about them. But I don't remember what that is, though, so... It might be that the pedestal tells you everything, I don't know. Nice, okay. That's 45 roops right there. I am trying to think, what else there can I do? What can I do right now? I could return the dog while I'm here as a kid. Yes, I think I'll do that before I get out of here. I could also do the mask stuff. That eventually, I believe, leads to something too. Oh, nope, that doesn't work here. Oh man. One of the first things I found in the first randomizer I played, the me and Mark one, was a bottle of blue fire. And if I had been thinking about it, I would have sold it to that guy over there, because that would have gotten me a crap ton of money. But no. Okay. Alright, which dog is it here? I don't know if the dog is randomized. I think he might be. Her dog is usually like this one over here, this white one. So come with me, little pup. You coming? There you are. Please let this be something. I should just have a whole video of me playing this randomized game. The 1 in 32 game. Oh, nope. Tell me I didn't lose the dog. I lost the dog! Arg! Alright, let's go get another one. Let's go get his clone. Come here, Richard. Stay with me this time. Went into the wrong house is all. I should give it 1 or 2 tries, because that would be crazy interesting if it worked out. Richard! This is my little Richard! Thank you! What you got for me? Fudge! Man! Has this ever happened to anybody? Surely it has. Surely it has. There's no way. Well, I'm going to use that money I earned from the bridge to play this game. I'm going to play it 3 times tops. And that's it. That's all we get. That gives us 1 in 10 odds, basically, to win whatever's here. And it might not even be anything. I don't know. Let's start with the right chest here. Yeah, well, that's what I thought. Okay. Can I just play again? Thanks a lot. Well, thank you for nothing, dude. Well, thanks for nothing then, man. Thanks for nothing. Like I did enough problems already. Now I gotta carry my own weight, too. You know, don't do me any more favors, okay, pal? Alright, let's do this again. Here I go. You know what? We'll try this chest. What the hell? Dude! I suck. Like, there's no hope. There's no hope for me. One more time. I said 3 times, and I'm gonna stick to that. At least that gets us through this quicker. I mean, if you're gonna fail, you might as well do it in the first room. Alright, here I go. One more time. First try, bitches. Let's go. Fuck me, man. This is... wow. I think my luck has finally just decided to abandon me. Once and for all, it's done. 3 tries. I'm not doing that anymore. Don't even tempt me. Don't tempt me, fate. Don't try to stop me, Smee. Don't you dare try to stop me. Try to stop me. Smee? Okay, alright. I feel like... is there something else I can do here? There isn't, is there? Like here in Castletown, I mean, not as a kid. Because I'm sure there's more stuff I could still do as a kid that I'm just not thinking of. But for now, I'm just gonna, you know... I mean, I guess thank goodness I found the Bombchus, because that did get us to at least 3 more things. So at least we know. And see, these are already here. You don't technically have them, but they're there just for decoration. As you can look on your screen, I only have 1 of them. Sure, let's see. And if you talk to it, it'll say, you own 3 spiritual stones, 1 under a vast lake, 1 on a high mountain, 1 in NCS's pocket. Okay, so basically Water Temple and Fire Temple is where the other 2 are. It's good to know, because you might need that information. You might need all 3 spiritual stones. You do need them to get the song from sheesh. Here, well, wait a minute now. Let me think for a second. What is it? So I know the first 3 medallions unlock the Nocturne of Shadow, but... and Forest Medallion unlocks... no, Forest Medallion unlocks the song you get here from Sheik. But I don't know... maybe you talk to it as an adult to find out where the medallions are, or which ones are where? I don't think it even matters. Well, it does matter. Whoa, 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 hang on. Oh, is it because of the colors? Wait a minute. Let me do that again. Wait, I keep forgetting. I keep skipping the first... oh, here. When evil rules all and awakening voice in the sacred realm, we'll call those destiny be sacred on 5 temples. Okay. One inside a goddess of the sand, that's green. So does that mean the goddess of the sand is the forest medallion, then? One in a deep forest, red. Huh. Oh, one in the belly of a deity. Okay, so they did change these. Because I was going to say, if the medallion was in one of the first 3 temples, what would it say here? One inside an ancient tree, so that's the Shadow Medallion, is in the Great Deku Tree, and one of the immense cavern. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to write this down, actually. Yeah, we'll definitely edit that out, because I was messing around a lot there, trying to figure out what meant what there. But, hey, we're an adult now.